Hi, welcome to the director's commentary for Caecus. This is ForsakenVenom, and here we go. So this was actually the first or second, technically, film that we made in 2024, because 2024 was the 5-year anniversary, so I was hyping it up like prematurely to be the best, like the most packed year with the most films we made, and obviously it didn't pan out that way. Life just got in the way. This was supposed to be the year where the finale, the grand finale of the Lobenguer Syndrome series happened, and obviously it didn't pan out that way. A lot of personal stuff happened that made me want to make this film, and I was asked frequently on set if this was a sequel, and even when I shot this too, shot the film to some of my friends, I asked to get their feedback on. They asked me if this film was a sequel to There Is Nothing. If you want to see it that way, you can, because I get it. My character, he kind of looks similar outfits, but that was not really the intention. But if you want to make that connection, you are more than welcome to, and I can honestly see it. But this film came from a very personal place of just IRL stuff that just happened, and what I was going through and feeling with certain stuff that just happened in my life. I'm not trying to disclose it, but it was a lot, mentally taxing, and so I wanted to make a movie to really just put my ideas and my feelings into one sort of piece of art. And I think this is the legitimately the best film I've made, and I don't think that's an exaggeration. It's the most cinematic, well shot one. It's the most dramatic. It's the most impactful. Unironically, it was legitimately incredible. I know a lot of people really liked Petranium, as the fan favorite, and I can see that to an extent, but regarding overall well made, well competently made, shot, filmed story, I think the Caecus is legitimately the best one. And the guitar scene was definitely the best scene of the film, one of the best scenes I think I've ever done. Just so much emotion. I tried to limit myself with this one. Very little dialogue, just using music, the camera angles, the aspect ratio at some points, and the color, lighting. I wanted to use everything else but the dialogue as much as I possibly could to tell the story, the narrative. And right here, it's all vertical, because I was partially inspired by the other film we did, There Is Nothing, to I wanted to expand that idea more. Where vertical, he's sort of focused on himself, and the whole theme of this movie is that he's focused on himself. But now that his brother committed suicide, he's gone. At the end, when it goes from vertical to horizontal, he finally realizes what he should have been focusing on, and that was other people other than himself, and now it's too late. And with Ross's character in this movie, that's kind of the person he should have been, or realizes he should have been. And at the end, when it all clicks, he realizes he needs to open up, and just he thanks Ross for what he's doing and checking up and thinking about other people. And it's very beautiful of a narrative. It's very emotional, very deep, and because that's how I kind of felt in my personal life with relatives, and you're so focused sometimes on yourself and your own ideas and your own ideals that you don't really stop to think about other people and how they're doing and what they're going through, and it kind of clouds your vision, clouds your judgment. And only when the deed has been done, or when or gets close to being done, and you really begin to reflect. And that's really painted through this scene of him playing the guitar, and just his emotions just going all out, and just the colors of the scene. Just blue embodies the color sadness, because a lot of people associate the color blue with sadness, and even then with the dual colors of the flashback scenes, the main color that's reflective on Mitch's character is orange, and orange is a very vibrant, lively color, but the main color that's focused on me is blue, and that's, sour, depressed, sad. So there's a very visual color contrast there, displaying their two emotions, and without even a word being said to each other. And it's just, it was so beautiful of a shot, and just the different colors that we used. Like later on, it just gets so intense. Like here, he stops playing. After just reflecting, like he's starting to go through some depression himself, but only until Ross's character comes in to check in on him does he, open up and all that. And it's just, the main moral of this film is take the time to notice others around you and tell them how much you appreciate them, because you never know, like, it'll be, by then, you never know what they're going through, and you want to just let them know you care about them, and that's the main moral of this film. And all that, such a, like, he even has his jacket hung on his wall in that one shot earlier. From the jacket's perspective, it's like his brother is like looming over him constantly, like just this big sort of emotional weight. And this is legitimately how I felt for a couple of days, just empty. Like he's just sitting there, loss of passion for his hobbies. And right here, the red, he's going through a lot of emotional, like, rage and just at himself. And then we got the more purple colors here of just, rage mixed with sadness, because, red plus blue equals purple, and purple, I wanted to mix the rage and the sadness together, and we got the purple lighting there. But right here, when Ross comes in, like, it switches to yellow, a very vibrant color, and then right here, you still got the lingering blue sadness, but it's overshadowed by the warm vibrance of yellow and life. And once he comes in, and everything just sort of goes away for a bit, but he realizes now, like, it wasn't his fault. You can either go down the same path of sadness and self-destruction, or you can, attempt to heal from it. And that's the very, very personal themes and that I was going through, and I really liked it. This is the best FRB film ever made so far, and this is the best movie I've ever made so far. I really enjoyed it, and the name of it, Caecus, it describes it in the credits. It means blind in Latin. Obviously, the themes of the film, he was blind to his brother, what he was going through, and even then, his name in the movie is the blind god. I think it's either Greek or some other mythology I took the name from. I'll have to look it up, but there's so much just effort into this one, and it was so impactful. Definitely better than, like, Praetorium, in my opinion. But thank you so much for watching the director's commentary. This has been ForsakenVenom, signing out.